Thank you, Mr. Fred. Thank you, Professor Nyamdi. Thank you, Serge Matumba. In fact, I want to say something. We should not take the debate up. The topic is what the human rights produced as report. This report was centered on the violations of human rights, that is the killings, the maiming, the kidnapping, the violation of the rights of Anglophones. And when they made this report, you find a lot of things that culminated with it, like illegal arrest, illegal detention, and you have violations of the rules of procedures of law. Human Rights Watch was against all of this. This is the point of and the bone of contention. I want to say that Human Rights Watch is an international organization that props into human rights violation activities in countries. Cameroon being one of them. Human Rights Watch before had produced positive report on the violations on the fight against Boko Haram on both sides, on Boko Haram and on Cameroon. Cameroon lauded Human Rights Watch for their good effort. Cameroon recognized Human Rights Watch. Cameroon accepted Human Rights Watch to come into this country. But when the violation turned at a 90 degree against Cameroon, Human Rights Watch is just an organization that reports the actuality of events that happen. In Cameroon today, there is a crisis, and that crisis is the Anglophone crisis. There is another crisis. That crisis is a political crisis of 2018, 7th of October. Human Rights Watch report is packed full with a lot of these violations. And because government finds itself disfavored, it is now banning Human Rights Watch, which was their neighbor, their friend, their collaborator yesterday in the fight against Boko Haram, reporting the atrocities of Boko Haram. When it suits government, government is happy. But today, where the atrocities is on the Anglophones, burning Anglophone houses, killing Anglophones, destroying civilians, destroying their business, proving the deaths and killings, proving the illegal arrests and detentions of political prisoners. Today, Human Rights Watch is defaced before the Cameroon government. We say no. Human Rights Watch is in its role. Its role is to report all human rights abuses, and that is what Human Rights Watch has been doing. We should not take what is good for us yesterday and today. When we do the wrong things that Human Rights Watch stands against, we think that we should be able now to say Human Rights Watch is not a good organization. They have done their job. They have done their report. It is the true test and the true testimony of what has happened in Anglophone Cameroon, in the northern province of this country, in the southern province of this country, in the center, in the west, and all over Cameroon. We have witnessed the fact that there have been massive killings. We have 10,000 above Cameroonians have been killed in the northwest and southwest region. Nobody can deny the fact. Even the government in place cannot deny the fact. Everybody saw it. We carried the bloods. We saw how our streets were littered with university students in Boya, beaten and dragged into the mud, soiled mud, water. Some were pushed to move on mud. These are things we saw. We cannot say Human Rights Watch did not do its job. Human Rights Watch did merely what happened in Cameroon, and nobody can be able to stand against the report of Human Rights Watch. Human Rights Watch did its work. It is not in favor of the opposition. It's not in favor of the southern Cameroonians. It's not in favor of eastern, the Francophone Cameroonians. It is merely doing its job, and that report is taken into consideration as a report that is authentic. Now, look at it. We have national human rights organization like the National Human Rights Commission. Does its report, it is never taken to mean anything. They are being threatened. Their reports are put under the covers of the government. It goes nowhere. When they speak, they are like bulldog that bark and cannot bite. So we are saying that there are killings in the northwest and southwest region, which is in that report of human rights. It is nobody in this republic can say no, not even the President of the Republic, President Paul Biya. He is now telling us today that he is sorry. He's tweeting to say he is sorry. It is a compliment, an addition to prove that that report is correct. Paul Biya is sorry but does not tell us what is his crime. That is where the problem lies, and that is what gives credence to human rights reports. We are saying the illegal arrest of Maurice Kamto, the coalition leaders, Cameroon Renaissance Movement militants, and some Cameroonian citizens of the Anglophone zones, that is the Southern Cameroon zones, they are locked up in Boya, Bafoussam, Edea, Douala, Yaoundé, Bamenda. They are all locked up there. This is a violation of the political rights of these people, a violation of these people trying to express their dignity, their respect for their rights and everything. It is their right, and it is in that report of human rights. Where has human rights gone wrong? You see, the government in place. Yesterday, let me tell you something, Mr. Fred, that the Prime Minister of Cameroon today was one of the members, amongst others. You have a Noni who is in prison. You have Mebar. All of those ministers were divided. Those who went to the Francophonie side, Belgium, France, all over Germany. The Prime Minister was in London at the time in Commonwealth. He was there in America, in Congress, and all of this. To be saying there is no problem in Southern Cameroon is shameful. Today, he is in the Northwest region with the children, brothers and sisters, fathers and mothers locked up in Bamenda. The very Bamenda where he is standing, the Prime Minister clapping as I'm saying. The people are locked up there in Bamenda. The Prime Minister will go to the southwest. Cameroonians are locked up in Bamenda. The Prime Minister will go to wherever he is going. He is ruling this country. Ayuk Tabe and the rest are all in prison there in Yaoundé. When he left, what is he going to tell people? You start talking about dialogue with people having pains in their hearts, their homes. They are crying the deaths. You have not come to wipe their tears. You are only calling those in the bushes. Nobody in the English-speaking part of the country sent anybody to the bush. It is the military. John Gute should be telling us, the Prime Minister should be telling Anglophones in the Northwest that military people leave the Northwest province as I live today from this region, talking peace in this country, leave that area of this country, so much so that the people should be in peace, to be able to give calm and respect for the people to leave the forest and come. Those who are in foreign countries, it is not the message of the Prime Minister. Remember, Gogomo did that same crusade. Nothing happened. The Northwest people are resonant people. They are decided. Young Philomen took the same crusade. Nothing happened. You have Mafani Mosongwe. He is doing it in both the Northwest and the Southwest. Nothing has happened. Why is the CPDM or this government not changing tactics?
Mr. Christopher Ndong, you are going very, very fast. You are going very fast.